Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Teg, this is Destiny, and today we're going to be talking about patch 1.1.1 and what it's bringing to the Destiny community as far as weapon changes. So basically, Destiny's taken it into their own hands to fine-tune all of the weapons, which makes sense seeing as the number one weapon used for everything pretty much right now is auto rifles, and PvP is dominated by Suros, and every once in a while the last word. But other than that, it's pretty much a Suros Fiesta. Everybody's using an auto rifle. That's pretty much sums up the game. So what we're looking at, Destiny is actually going to nerf auto rifles again. I'm trying to keep them into that medium range category. It's going to be a 2.5% damage decrease. And on top of that, damage is going to fall off quicker at distance. So you're going to have to be more accurate to make your auto rifle work the way you want it to. As far as that really sums up pretty much all of it. It's basically to make your range perk much more significant. If you have range perks in your auto rifles, you're going to need them. Otherwise, it's going to be a medium range weapon. That's it. Pulse rifles. Pulse rifles got a 9.7% buff across the board. Basically, nobody used pulse rifles in Destiny because, let's face it, they have sucked. And Bungie decided that they want it balanced. They want people to be able to choose what they're going to use and not be stuck with something. And a 9.7% buff is going to make the guys of you who have the new raid pulse rifle, that Oversoul Edict, or Red Death. These may become viable options in PvE and maybe even PvP. I mean, I could see Red Death being really good in PvP with a 9.7% damage buff. You kill them in 3 shots. So that kind of they just basically are going to take the pulse rifle that's 100% unviable and try to make it usable. Shotguns. Shotguns get a 100% buff in PvE. Basically, you're going to do double the damage you are already doing to everything in PvE, which is awesome. Because nobody really used shotguns in PvE. They're dominant in PvP, but they don't really get used in PvE. No one wants to get close to enemies and risk death because it's not that much damage. As far as PvP goes, it is technically a nerf for the shotguns. Range is going to fall off quicker, so basically range perks are going to be extremely important, and you farther range shotguns, damage is still going to drop off quicker. So they're really meant to be the king of close quarters slam and jam combat. And these people who are getting ridiculously long shotgun kills aren't going to be able to do that near as easily. Fusion rifles also got a nerf. I don't know if I consider it a nerf actually. For PvP it might almost be a buff, but basically the shots are going to spread out a little bit more. That cone's going to start to spread a little bit earlier. So for like your kill 2 at once with the fusion rifle bounty 20 times, it'll be really easy to do now. Hitting multiple targets in PvE will be really easy to do. PvP though, all those shots are not going to be focused directly on one person when firing, and it could be the difference between a kill and you getting killed. So I think that in PvP, fusion rifles are going to be less viable. Same thing with shotguns. The nerf that went along with all special weapons is there's going to be less starting special ammunition. I know at least for shotguns and fusion rifles. I believe that's sniper rifles too. So you start with less ammo. Now, I don't know if this is a big deal because you can just pick up a crate, as soon as they spawn. There's one pretty much near every spawn, and you're good to go. No worries. Ta-da. But let's just say that if Bungie's smart, they lower the amount of ammunition you get from a crate too, so they really keep you on your the edge game with your special weapon. So you have to use your primary. You have to actually be able to use something besides a shotgun the entire game, which is needed. Rocket launchers, heavy machine guns, those kinds of weapons. I think all of your heavies, and then your sniper rifle, scout rifle. There's no nerf, no buff. They're pretty much being left perfectly alone. So all you scout rifle users, it hasn't changed, thank God. That's pretty awesome. Other than that, I think that's pretty much the 1.1.1 patch. My opinions on it, I think it's going to be good for PvP all around. Am I happy about it? No, because I do use auto rifles a lot in PvP. But I think it will balance it out and give every player who has their own playstyle an opportunity to use what they want to use and try to keep a balanced matrix. So overall, I think it's going to be great for the Destiny community. I'm glad to see that Bungie listens to the Destiny community and they want everybody to have the opportunity to do what they want when they want when it comes to weapon and gear selection, and I think that's awesome. Other than that, guys, if you've enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. And other than that, guys, I'm Teg. This is Destiny. Take it easy, Guardians.